Welcome back to the channel A Twist of Gem. Let's cook, have fun, learn, and most importantly, smile and laugh. I hope you are hungry because I'm going to feed you. Come join me. Hi everyone, welcome back. So if you guys have been watching some of my videos, then you know how much I love seafood. Saltfish fritters is the perfect appetizer or a nice quick snacky snack. It comes together pretty fast and they'll be gone in that same fashion. Check out my short for this dish dated January 14th, 2024. The song in the short is called Dumpling by Stylo G, who's from Jamaica but now resides in London. The song also features two big Jamaican artists, Spice and Sean Paul. The song came out in 2019. If you put this song on, it will definitely get you in the mood to make some saltfish fritters. Dumplings, sometimes called festival in Jamaica, is a fried dough. It's similar to the saltfish fritters that I'm about to show you. The difference is the dumplings don't have fish in them. So all my fish lovers, come join me and I'll show you how it's done. For this dish, let's start with the fish. Now, you can buy salted fish at the grocery store. In Italian, it's referred to as bacala, which means salted cod. The fish is dried and cured with salt. I decided to make my own salted fish, and of course, I used flounder. I had it in the freezer, so why not? If you choose to use a different fish, you just want to make sure the fish you use is a white flaky fish, so cod is great or even haddock. You'll need 4 to 5 large pieces of flounder and some sea salt. I'm using Himalayan pink sea salt, and you'll also need water. After you have cleaned and patted the fish dry, place the fish in a large pot. On medium-high heat, add enough water to cover the fish. Bring to a boil for 10 to 15 minutes. The fish will be opaque when it's cooked. Allow the fish to cool, then drain off the water. Use 2 forks to shred the fish, then add salt. The amount is up to you. You will also need some parsley, cilantro, and thyme, half a Scotch bonnet pepper or habanero pepper minced, half a teaspoon of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, about 1/4 cup of onion diced, half a green bell pepper diced, 1 cup of flour, about 3 cups of vegetable oil, 1 egg, and about 1/3 to 1/2 cup of water. In a large bowl, add the flour, baking powder, seasonings, sugar, and stir. Then add the onions, fish, parsley and cilantro chopped, the thyme, green bell pepper. I had some leftover red bell pepper, so I added that as well, the habanero, the egg, and mix. Now use a spoon or a fork. It'll be easier than me using the whisk. Once the mixture is combined, add a little bit of the water at a time. You may not need all of the water. Add a few additional dashes of pepper. You want the consistency to look like this. I believe I only used 1/4 cup of water. Here is a little trick to fry the fritters. Use 2 spoons coated in oil. That way the batter doesn't stick to the spoons. In a skillet, heat up the oil. Scoop, then spoon the batter into the oil and fry until golden brown. It should take about 4 minutes on each side. I have to admit, I don't feel like frying is my strongest suit. It's mainly because I'm very impatient and I turn the food over probably before it's gotten a good fry on the first side. And I have been guilty of putting in a piece of food into the oil and the oil not being hot enough. With frying, you must make sure the oil is hot and ready before adding the food or batter. I've learned to walk away and busy myself with something else while the oil heats up. Now that's my trick. If you feel like you're going to start a fire in your kitchen because you walked away from oil heating up, then don't walk away. You find another trick. Also, let the fritter fry on the first side for those first few minutes. When it's ready to be flipped, it will easily release. Drain the fritters on paper towel and then it's time to eat. These came out so good. I was super proud of myself, first because I fried these to a T, and I was telling you guys, like, I feel like frying is not my forte, but these came out super special. And then the taste and texture was just so on point. I had these fritters with a pineapple chutney that I made. You can find the video on how to make the chutney on my channel. The perfectly fried fritters are packed with tons of fish, and then the spices and herbs and vegetables and the heat from the habanero with the sweet and spicy chutney. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, you have got to try this now. Until the next time, happy frying. Peace from a twist of gem. Here's some fun facts about habanero peppers. Unripe habaneros are green. Then they get their color as they ripen. Common colors are red and orange. Did you know the habanero is named after the city in Cuba, Havana? Because it used to be featured heavily in trading there. The habanero comes from the Amazon. The Scotch bonnet is often compared to the habanero, since they are two varieties of the same species, but they have different pod types. A habanero is 76 times hotter than an average jalapeno.